Thank you for being here. It's our third annual Volunteer and Appreciation Night. We really appreciate all our volunteers that were able to make it this evening. I'm Frank Walsh. I'm the Township Manager. Without further ado, I don't know if I don't see Pat Jackson, Brian Bouchine, Suzanne Browse, or Mark Stevens here, but those are the 4 winners. This program started 2 years ago, and it's a way for the staff, this is driven by the staff, to pick 2 people who serve, who we believe have gone above and beyond the call of duty. Tonight, to present all the awards and to kind of host this is someone who's done a lot for the community, and will be receiving a fine award coming up in a couple of weeks from the Okemos Education Foundation Volunteer of the Year Award. Over 20 years, won every election for the school board over the course of 20 years. I see Sue Elder shaking her head. She knows that fact. And also then ran for township trustee back in 2012, and then decided he was going to step up to township supervisor, and just happened to win all 19 precincts in that race a year ago. So a year on the township supervisor, 4 years as trustee, and over 20 years as a school board member. Our favorite, Ron Stejka.
Well, that was a very nice introduction. Thank you, Frank. I think the first thing we need to do is we need to realize that 3 years ago, Frank looked around. He says, we got all these wonderful people that make this township go. We got all these boards and commission members, and they come out and for very little or no money, they give their time, their talents, and without them, we wouldn't be the Meridian Township that we are. And we owe him something. So this was really Frank's brainchild to do this every year, and I think we should give him a big hand. The finest township manager anywhere, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, let's get to the nub of this. We want to thank all of you. The reason we have a little food here and some time for us to get together and laugh is because of the fact that we do want to thank you for everything you do, and that we do want to honor each year at least 2 people who deserve it for all the years they've put in, and that means that someday, if you hang in there, you'll get this award, right? That's the goal. Hang in there. We don't want you quitting. We want you to keep working. Okay. So to help me with that, I'm going to first invite our treasurer, Julie Brixey, and trustee, Kathy Sunderland, up. They're going to give out one of the 2 awards this year.
Thank you, Ron. I think saying, hey, if you want an award, hang in there is really appropriate for the award that we are about to give out, because this volunteer for Meridian Township has been a volunteer for us for 34 years. And you too can aspire to 34 years. Now, when she came here, Chief Hall was not a chief. I'm not going to say what he was, but I imagine she has some stories that she could tell. And this person began service to Meridian Township as a planning commissioner. We have a couple of planning commissioners here tonight. So she started as a planning commissioner. She also served on the township board, and then from there she moved to the pension board. So could Sue Elder please come up and join us? We want to give you this award. We're so happy that you helped us, and I personally am extremely happy for the leadership that you've shown on Pension Board, which is probably one of our least popular boards and commissions. It is very difficult to find a volunteer willing to come in and help oversee the township's pension board, but it is a really important role, and Sue has been absolutely phenomenal in doing that for many decades. Thank you so much, Sue.
You want to say something?
Yes, I do have a Dave Hall story. I started on the Planning Commission in '79. I went to the Township Board in '84. And then the 4 intervening years thereafter, I served on the Okemos Board as the Township's delegate. So it's been a straight 38 years.
38 years old.
Wow. And then Minter found me leaving and said, "Oh, pension board, you're not doing anything." In '92. And I didn't get off that one till this year. My Dave Hall story, he's heard it before. As a planning commissioner, every once in a while things got exciting. And I had, Joe Harris was planning director, Rich Harlow was assistant director, and Rich and I had this little sign when I wanted him to go get Dave Hall, who was always at that hour doing reports in the police station, which was next door, you know, right down the hall. Like Frank's office, right in there. And he would just, this is a large person here. He is very tall, he is imposing. He would just open those double doors to the boardroom and stand there, excuse me, and just put his thumb in his belt, right over the sidearm, and the room became quiet. I did not need a gavel. That's all he had to do was just walk in, silence, and we could get some work done again. People would stop shouting. It was wonderful. So I give a lot of credit to my ability to chair a board to Dave Hall. Thank you very much.
Do you want to say something?
Oh, no, just congratulations. We really appreciate the talent in Meridian Township and the people that want to be on our boards and commissions with the expertise. I mean, we could not be Meridian Township without all of your help, so thank you.
Okay, we have another award to give. We give 2 of these every year, and in case you don't know, there is a plaque. It's here, so you can look at it if you want. That gets the names put on every year, and so far there's 4 names. There's 6 now, thanks to tonight. And like I say, you hang around, your name will be on there too. And I have with me here Phil DeShane, another township trustee, who's going to help me give. Originally, I thought I was going to pass this off to another board member, but I guess other duties called them away. So Phil and I are going to give the next award, and I'm going to ask Phil to announce it.
Can we? The pleasure of giving this award out to a member, the chair of our planning commission, John Scott Craig. Congratulations. John has served, served as the chair for served on the planning commission for 6 years, and made a lot of important decisions in that time. And the one that really stands out for a lot of us is that he made the deciding vote on approving the new fire station. So, John, thank you so much for that.
John has been a phenomenal planning commissioner, a phenomenal volunteer. I thought you were around for 8 years.
6.5.
6.5. Well, I rounded up to 8. Anyway.
I'm a new guy on the block.
See, you can even get the award next year. Hang in there. John, would you like to say something?
Well, sure. Thank you very much for this award. I very much appreciate it. But I would like to accept this on behalf of the entire Planning Commission, not just me. I've had a great number of really good people who I've served with, some of who are still on the board. Dave's sitting over here. He's one of our commissioners now. It's been a real pleasure to serve the commission. It's really been fun. It's really been interesting. And I've never had to call Dave Hall. But it's good to know that he's nearby. Maybe life was more exciting back in 19... But anyway, thank you very much for this award. It's a great pleasure. And again, I accept it on behalf of all the planning commissioners and many of the rest. There are a number of former planning commissioners in this room. And I accept it on their behalf too, because it's really an ongoing process that we learn from the ones who went before us, and we benefit from all they've done. So thank you again.
Once again, thank you all for coming, and thank you all for your wonderful service to Meridian Township on behalf of all the citizens. Thank you.